Hello, my friends. For today's beer review, we're going to be taking a look at Clown Shoes Brewery Pecan Pie Porter. So what do we have here? Well, this is Pecan Pie Porter by Clown Shoes. Now, I strictly picked this up just because at our local liquor store, we get just random Clown Shoes stuff all the time with no rhyme or reason to it. The weirdest stuff will just appear. And when I saw this, both the artwork and the name, I had to get it. So, as Clown Shoes does, this has very strange artwork. I'm kind of trying to figure out what's going on. It looks like there's a bunch of turkeys with, like, maces and shovels, and they're all trying to attack this warrior who's hiding behind beer barrels, and he's throwing pecan pies that he has stacked up at them, I guess, like as a means of defense. You can't make that up. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, but pecan pie porter, doesn't that sound awesome, man? So I'm really hoping that it delivers on that. Before I even get into it, with a name like pecan pie porter, what I'm expecting, with your porters, are kind of like lighter stouts. Of course, you're going to have a lot of maltiness. But what I'm expecting is going to be, of course, a good amount of nuttiness. And I'm expecting a good amount of like brown sugar or caramel notes because it's pecan pie. Just to read you information on the bottle, it says, Genghis Pecan relied on mighty powers to repel an uprising of violent turkeys looting bourbon barrels filled with our pecan pie porter. His vigilance allowed us to create a beer that is 25% bourbon barrel aged. Did not know that. Now I'm really excited. We brewed the base beer with roasted pecans and blended it with the barreled portion to create a decadent tribute to autumn. So it's an autumn seasonal brew. Cool. As far as alcohol goes, it is 8% ABV, which is decently high for a porter. I didn't know it's bourbon barrel aged, so not only do we get the story of what's going on here, but bourbon barrel aged, 25%. That's awesome. I can't wait to try this now. I'm going to be drinking this out of my Duvel Snifter glass. Best glass for assessing beers, especially the really heavy dark ones. So I can't wait. Let's get the cap off of here and give this a smell and a taste and see what it's all about, huh? Straight out of the bottle. Nice, super dark brown, almost black. I'm going to pour this down the center here. Got enough there to fill up probably a second glass full, which is good because I'm not sharing today. Wow, that looks like a stout. Holding it up to the light, pitch black. No light coming through that at all. That looks amazing. Formed a nice finger of extremely dark head, almost to that burnt caramel stage. Not quite, but very dark for any type of beer head regardless. Looks great in the glass, as you can see. Let's give it a smell. Oh, wow, that is amazing. Tons of bourbon. Kind of like very deep roasted chocolatey malty notes, but it's kind of like, you know how pecan pie sometimes is like that caramel pecan pie and sometimes like that kind of chocolatey pecan pie? That's what I'm getting, because it's blending with an extremely deep woody nuttiness very well. In fact, the nuttiness is almost smoky to a degree. Tons of bourbon and pecan pie in this, no joke. Oh, that smells amazing. 10 out of 10 as far as the aroma goes. I'm wondering what the serving temperature for this should be, because I just pulled it out of the fridge. That's fantastic. So just to reiterate with you, it has tons of bourbon, tons of malt, like that pecan pie chocolatey sortiness, woody, nutty notes. Maybe even a little bit of brown sugar or caramel in there. Fantastic. I can't wait to try this. So let's do it. That is really good. Up front, you got sweet, nutty pecan, that fades into... Okay, this is kind of like a 3-stage development here. Sweet pecan up front. That fades into the pie and bourbon part. Brown sugar, caramel, and sweet bourbon. And then it ends on a, once again, pecan and malt bitterness. You know how sometimes if you just take a straight up raw pecan and just eat it, it's kind of bitter almost? That's the note it ends on. So it both starts and ends on pecan. It's like sweet, nutty pecan, then it fades into brown sugar, caramel, sweet, warming bourbon, and then it ends on a bitter, woody, nutty pecan and malty tone. Fantastic. This is great. Oh man, that's so good. They might even have a little bit of coffee in the back of it too. As it stands, it's already excellent, but I really want to give this one a chance to warm up and see how it develops when we do so. So I'll be right back. Alright, I've been sitting here kind of babysitting this for about 15-20 minutes now, and now I say it's just a little bit chilled, not cold. As far as the smell has developed, the malt's actually taking over a lot more now. A lot more bourbon in that too. The pecan is shut down just a little bit though, but it does have more bourbon. Let's give it a taste. That is so good. On the exhale, it is straight up pecan pie. And I can tell it's been bourbon barrel aged too. I can taste the whiskey in it. So I have to give it a really high score because it delivered a pecan pie porter. Tastes just like it. That's been bourbon barrel aged. And I can taste that too. And the two are like so harmonious and go together perfectly. So as far as porters go, I mean, this thing is like a 9.7 out of 10. It's really high up there. Highly suggest it. It's kind of a specialty beer, obviously. So if it sounds like something that you'd like, which I imagine most people would like this, then go out and get it before the fall season is over because it's really, really good. I'm actually tempted to get a second bottle and throw it back in the cellar and let it age for a while to see what it does. But anyway, that has been Clown Shoes Brewery's Pecan Pie Porter. Hope you guys enjoyed the beer review as always, and stay tuned for the next one.